Yeah, hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Becoming Sudeep. Today we're gonna solve our DSA question number 4. Yeah, I was not able to post this video due to some heavy rainfall and there was no electricity. Right now also there is no there. I have been currently to मैं अपने दोस्त के घर पे आया हूँ इन्वर्टर की वजह से मैं वीडियो रिकॉर्ड कर पा रहा हूँ कोई नहीं अपना स्टार्ट करते हैं अपना DSA क्वेश्चन so before starting we will first start with the day quote for the day. Yeah. To be successful in life, what you need is education, not literacy and degrees. So yeah, guys, is it really true? Yeah, of course. So this is a very famous quote written by Munshi Premchand sir. You might have read his stories. He's a very popular story maker, story writer. Yeah. So without wasting any time, let's get back to the question for the day. So yeah, this is our question for the day. Read code number 80. Remove duplicates from sorted array. Part 2. So this is a medium based question. So I'm ready with my pen and paper. So let's first see what the question is asking. Thereafter we will start the code. Yeah. Given an integer array num sorted in non-decreasing order, remove some duplicates in place such that each unique element appears at most twice. Okay. So here one num array is given, which is absolutely sorted in ascending order, and we have to remove some duplicates. It is based on the previous question only. And here you have told that you have to find at most 2 duplicates. Maximum means we have to find maximum two duplicates. And thereafter we have to remove them. And finally remove some duplicates such that unique appears at most twice. Okay. So we have to keep at most up to two duplicates of any element, and any element having duplicates more than 2, then we have to remove them, and finally we have to return the nums array. Okay, the relative order statement should be kept the same. Okay, so we don't have to create a new temporary array since it is impossible to change the length of the array in some language. You must have the replaced in the more formally there are key elements after removing duplicates. Okay, then the first key elements of nums should hold the final result. It doesn't matter what you leave beyond the first key elements. Currently after okay. Not declare extra spaces for another array. You must do this by modifying the input array in place of okay. We don't have to create any extra memory. So this is an example. We can see that यहाँ पे वन का नंबर 3 है 3 duplicates है. So we have to store only 2 duplicates and thereafter to return. Okay. So yeah, let's code. So here first we'll be initializing the array length to n. And we will take a loop that will run from 0 to n minus 2. Okay, first we are updating the question. Okay, this is right updating done. Thereafter we will put a condition. Check if any nums of I is equal to its neighboring elements. And one more condition we have to put nums of I. We have to see its if we is also equal to its second neighboring element. Thereafter we will put after we will shift the element by 1 if any duplicate elements is found more than 2. Yeah, let's run another loop for it. Yeah, we will taking j, should be run from I plus 1 mm, up to n minus 1 with j plus thereafter we update, and here will be here will be shift the elements by 1. And after we will decrement the nums length and check the here reset the position for I. For that we can recheck again, and finally we return the area. We will run this code and check what yeah, so all the test cases are passed. So basically this is a brute force approach. Yeah, the time complexity obviously and square, and space complexity is constant. Yeah. Next we're gonna write a more optimized code for this question. Here we're using 2 pointers. At first we will initialize the length of the array to n. Here we will take an integer at 2, and here we run a for loop starting from j equal to, here also you take 2, so j up to n minus what you will take up to, here you have to take only n, because we have to check all the conditions up to n as we are starting from 2, and we will update the value. Here we will check if the function is present in j is not equal to, here we will be storing the elements which are not equal to. Why I managed to, because here we will be comparing the j elements from I starting position. The current I position is 2, so we will be comparing with the starting position, and here we will assign the value for j to in I, and finally increment the ith element by 1. And finally return the we will be returning I, because I is the nums, you can say a number of arrays that a number of elements that will be unique and will contain only duplicates up to 2 elements only. So yeah, finally we will run the code to check what's happening. Yeah, all the conditions are accepted. So yeah, this is a 2 pointer approach. Here the time complexity will be n, and the space complexity will be of course constant. In this, all the question will be solved, maximum 90% will be solved, but for another 10% we need a base case, so that in that we will be taking the base case if n is equal to less than 2 and we returning n. So this condition is mandatory. If this if this code doesn't work for that question you are solving, then this condition will help as a helper function. Yeah, let's run the code and see. Yeah, okay. So all our test cases are passed. So let's submit this code. So yeah, this is submitted. Okay. So yeah, thank you. Today our DSA question number 4, day 4 question is solved. So next we'll be solving the next question tomorrow. So till then, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.